Good evening, and welcome to Numpty News, to only bulletin brave enough to kick to gilded shins of the mighty while spilling curry sauce onto autocue. Tonight's top story: a London council seized a social housing flat linked to a First Lady from overseas, who, according to reports, kept hold of the place despite spending much of the year living in a presidential residence. Yes, viewers, in scenes reminiscent of a monopoly board run by absolute pillocks, a humble council flat appears to have become the world's most awkward pied-à-terre. Explosive, shocked readers told Numpty News this is to sort of cheek normally only seen when Barry from number 42 pinches all to biscuits at a funeral buffet, then nabs to fold-in chairs. The row erupted in South London, where locals reacted as if someone had announced to communal wheelie bin had been elected Pope. Our first witness were Derek Throbnob, a male self-appointed corridor marshal and part-time curtain twitcher, who spent 15 years monitoring suspicious doings from behind a net curtain that smells faintly of soup. He told Numpty News, "Aye, it's a right scandal, ain't it? They're letting them Ponzi types breeze in while thee and me can't even get a drip fixed. And if we even stuck a fairy light up wrong, Sandra'd have our guts for garters." Residents say the whole business has gone down like a cold chip in a paddling pool. Enter Brenda Plimsolls, female block gossip and emergency custard enthusiast, who was so outraged she nearly inhaled a bourbon biscuit.
A council flat's for people who need a roof, not for someone swanning about like Lady Lardy Bloody Da, while the rest of us are battling mould, rent letters, and a neighbour who keeps breeding ferrets.
Numpty News understands the council moved in and seized the property, which in local legends now achieved mythical status. Half flat, half diplomatic ghost bungalow, fully paid up in brass neck. In mock-serious scenes, local blokes gathered outside Toff Licence, conducting what experts are calling a constitutional inquiry, which is just three men in high-vis asking, "Hang on, what the?" ? Right, we spoke to Colin Muckspanner, male locksmith, amateur philosopher, and owner of to state's loudest keyring. He offered this with the solemnity of a man discussing war, taxes, and a kebab gone wrong. If there lives in a palace, there doesn't also get a council flat. That's like me booking Benidorm, then sleeping in me wheelie bin, so I can rent a hotel room to a cousin. And, if things weren't daft enough, local housing campaigner Sharon Gobflap, female, arrived waving paperwork like an enraged librarian at a trampoline park.
Families are queuing for homes, while somebody's flat is apparently doing international relations. Next they'll tell us the airing cupboard's been appointed trade envoy.
So there we are. One tiny flat, one giant slab of public fury, and enough hypocrisy to choke a seagull. The big question tonight, in a country where ordinary folk can't get housed, how did a council flat end up playing butler to the global elite? Answers on a postcard, or scribble them on the side of a condemned tumble dryer and launch it at the town hall. This has been Numpty News, where if you nick the public biscuit tin, don't act surprised when Britain clocks you with the lid.